Mike Jones Beats.
BBN Jack Frost. I did not know my head looked like that. I should have looked in the mirror. BBN Jack Frost. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody had a beautiful day. Okay, so big and small BBN news real quick. That is the Keurig. Big and small BBN news real quick. Let's just get this out of the way right off the rip. So I have been going through it with YouTube lately because I try to upload videos and YouTube say demonetized on the videos, basically. So for everybody that don't know, we do have a Patreon. I'm going to start uploading those videos to the Patreon, and that's how we're going to do it. So the videos that I can't upload here because YouTube frowns on those particular videos and don't want those videos on their platform, I'm going to start putting those videos on Patreon. This is not me purposely making content that I now, oh man, I'm going to get people. No, this is because certain political topics I can't discuss here, and I'm about to actually talk to y'all about something that gets the videos demonetized. When you hear what I'm about to talk about, then you're going to understand. I'm going to get into it real quick before we get to the main topic tonight. That is Wendy Williams and her obsession with MethodMan. For everybody that don't know, this is a long-running, long-standing issue that MethodMan has had with Wendy Williams. This is not nothing new. She's obsessed with this guy. I don't know what to tell you. But before we do any of that, we're going to give appreciation to everybody that pulled up to the chat today. While I'm looking for this, I just want to tell you about this. So I'm freaking going through it with I'm going through it with YouTube right now Because, and this is not me bashing YouTube or trying to talk trash about them or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, I'm having a real problem because there's videos that the last couple of days I've been trying to upload videos, and no matter how I try to fix the videos, no matter what I do with the video, it just doesn't get monetized. I'm trying to solve a problem so I could be able to, I'm figuring that I just can't put these videos on YouTube, so I'm just going to put them on a different platform. With that being said, shout out to Rule, don't nobody see them dots. Jones with the $10 drop. Shout out to James S with the $5 drop. Shout out to OGK Network with the $2 drop. Shout out to Susan Bortz Burdell with the $10 drop. Oh shit, that was yesterday. Shout out to Roach with the $10 drop, and shout out to Omega Sunlight with the $3 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. I appreciate when everybody like, comment, subscribe, whatever it is. I absolutely appreciate everything. And with that being said, also, don't forget, we're trying to get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. We're basically trying to get that every show. And that's my slogan and what I say. So if anybody's trying to bash that, like, that's literally my slogan. I can't have a slogan over here. We was a little slow on getting it up today because apparently I had to reinstall a whole lot of BS on my computer at the very last minute. I had to install some crap. Well, not really crap. It's something that I use. So shout out to the fact that I had to reinstall it. But I had to reinstall something to my computer. So that's why we was late today, for everybody that don't know. So I'm going to do two things. The first thing I'm going to do is this website right here. Go to this website and put your email address. That website right there. Go to that website. Put your email address. That's getting on the new BBN newsletter. So go to that website. Put in your email address. That's so you can be part of the BBN newsletter. So whenever we have anything dropping over there, you could be privy to it. Hold on. Give me 1 second, everybody. I'm sorry about this. Like I said, I had to reinstall something on the computer. That is not an excuse. It's an explanation. Please learn the difference between an excuse and an explanation. I'm going to tell you something real funny about that in a minute. So I was talking to somebody about something a while back, right? So we get into a conversation, and they asked me why I did something. Like, literally said it. Yo, but why did you do that? So I go to them, well, I did that for this reason. And they say, well, I don't want no excuses. I said, what are you talking about? You cannot ask me why I did a thing. And then when I tell you why I did the thing, you can't then say I'm giving you excuses. You literally asked me why I did the thing. Some people are just weirdos, and some people, I don't know what to tell you. Some people are just weirdos, and some people are always just looking for a way to have some kind of bullshit going on with you. That's all I got to say about that. So I want to tell everybody about that. I thought that was crazy. And while we was doing all of that, I was busy putting the jump off in that I'm about to pin. So let's get to it. I know I'm dragging for a minute because I got here late. Let's do roll call real quick, and then let's get to the show. Hold on. Could this shit get off of the top of the screen? Hope I ain't just hit somebody by accident. Did this shit get off the top of the screen? Okay, so whoever was the top person, I can't see you. There we go. Shout out to Lex BX. How you doing today, my brother? Yo, first of all, I love it when I come into the chat to see all of these frosts. Lex BX. Clap it up for him. The first guy that came in and he did the right thing and everybody fell in line. That's what you call being on the same page. We here. Okay? Also, can you look at the sun in the background? You see that sun? You see that sun? You see the sun? Boom. Buildings. Who else we got up here? What up, DSTN? Ain't nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says. How you doing today, Everett Gilchrist? Black Cuddy, salute the Black Spade. You already know what it is, my brother. I love y'all brothers. Who else we got up here? What up, Dupree Grayson? What up, BH? I'm calling you BH because I am absolutely, that's what I'm calling you. I don't know who you are. You might be the ops. Coming in here with that name and be like, yo, watch me have Jack Frost call me this thing. No, nigga. Part of my, no, homie. God dang it. No, brother. We're not doing any of that. What up, DZ? How you doing, DZ? What up, Straight Ballin'? We got Straight Ballin'. He says, what's cracking, Frost? Been a minute. Hope all is well. God bless. Hope everything is good with you, too. Let me tell y'all a funny story real quick about Straight Ballin'. So, Straight Ballin' won a prize on the channel. Now, I misread the app. So, I have the AMC app. Hold on. I have the AMC app. So on the AMC app, I was under the impression that I get to give away to somebody free tickets. I was under the impression, okay, so when you subscribe to AMC, basically what it is 3 times a week I get to see a movie for free. I pay something like $30-something a month. 3 times a week I get to see a movie for free, right? So I was under the impression that I can give some of my tickets away. Like I could be like, yo, look, boom, and give some of my tickets away. I was under the impression. So I was trying to give Straight Ballin, because he won something. So I was trying to give Straight Ballin the freaking tickets, and that's how I found out the app doesn't actually do that. But I wish the app did do that, because I swear to God, if it did, I'd be sending people to the movies. I was trying to send him and his wife. Not that anybody needs me to send them to the damn movies. Nobody. That's not a big prize. But I was trying to give stuff away even back then. So I just thought that was funny. Every time I see Straight Ballin, I remember that. And I'd be like, God dang it, that was probably a big misunderstanding. I hope the brother don't think there was nothing funny going on. No, I just thought that the app allowed for me to give tickets away. I didn't know that it didn't. I read it wrong. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I just get stuff wrong. Everybody does. Shout out to DSTN with the $5 drop. DSTN pulls up into the saloon. He's looking around. He goes up to the bouncer. He's like, hey, do you see my wife? The bouncer's like, the bouncer don't talk, by the way. He can, but he just doesn't. He's shaking his head. He's not shaking his head because he's saying he did not see DSTN's wife. He's shaking his head because he's like, my brother, why do you ask me that every time? Bouncer's shaking his head. DSTN walks up to the bar. He says, hey, I got $5. I'm trying to let the haters know what it does to the face. The bartender gives DSTN some snowballs. He go out to the side of that building. He see the haters across the street still screaming, no Roger, no rerun, no rent. He starts throwing snowballs at him. Shout out to DSTN with the $5 drop. Who else we got up in here? What up, Ryan Mackis? This was good, BBN chat. Hope everyone had a good day. Me too. That's a whole fact. Hey, what up, Easy Living? I haven't seen Easy Living in a long time. I hope you're doing well. What up, Ignacio? I used to go to school. Hold on. I used to go to junior high school with this kid named Ignacio. I'm not gonna say what. So I used to go to this school with this kid named Ignacio. I remember the first day he was like, yo, his friends and his family call him Iggy. And everybody laughed, but everybody called him Iggy, and nobody thought nothing of it. And now the name is kind of doper, because you remember Iguodala? What do we call Iguodala? We call him Iggy. So shout out to Ignacio, everybody with that name. He was a cool guy too. He was a smart kid. Everybody with that name, shout out to Ignacio. He shake his head as hilarious. Wait, what happened? Oh, he shakes his head. Like this guy. What up, JR? How you doing? Let's get right to the show. But before we get to the actual show about Method Man and Wendy Williams, I want to discuss something so you can understand what kind of content we're gonna actually be uploading over on the Patreon. Did y'all hear about the dude that went on live after he allegedly murdered 2 white women, and he had the gun, and he said that they was trying to set him up, and he was trying to say that some dude and these women were trying to set him up? I did that video. They would not monetize that video. So therefore, since that video cannot be monetized, I'm not going to upload that video. I'm not going to make that video available. I deleted the video. So now what I'm going to start doing is videos like that, videos like my political videos that hurts the channel on the algorithm. I'm going to start uploading those to the Patreon. Because at least 3-4 times a week, I do a video that I can't get through YouTube. It just won't go through YouTube. It's just yellow. For everybody that does YouTube, you know what I'm saying. Instead of getting the green, I just get yellow. There's nothing I can do with it. It just don't go through. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start pushing that over to the Patreon. What up, Cash Roll? Cash Roll said hit that like button. Everybody was good. Salute Jack Frost was popping, chat. And just so y'all can get an understanding of what happened in that particular situation, I don't know if the guy's getting set up. I'm not saying he's getting set up. He's saying that he's getting set up. I'm believing that they maybe have to give him some real kind of psych evaluation, because at the end of the day, he's either a freaking genius for going on live and doing that, or he's a freaking wacko. Just so we could be clear. Everett Gills, jumping jelly beans, Jackman. Jackman. I just got an idea. So just so we can be clear, that's basically as far as what's going on with that. So I'm gonna start putting those videos on the Patreon, because I'm not really uploading nothing to the Patreon currently, and we got people over there that subscribe to the Patreon. I appreciate you guys. I just subscribed over there because it helps to keep the channel going. I definitely appreciate everybody that subscribed to the Patreon. Keep that up. But I'm gonna start moving those videos over there. You'd be surprised that I'm gonna tell you something real quick before we get all the way into the show. My apologies though, we almost 20 minutes deep and I really didn't get into the actual shenanigans of what's going on. But I do want to say this real quick. Y'all don't understand how often I work hard for like an hour, hour and a half on a video or something like that, and then I can't use that shit. I work hard 2 hours on a project and then I have to scrap the whole thing, start over from scratch doing something else. That happens a couple of times a week. I'm trying to figure out a way to stop that from happening so often. And hopefully we could cut it down to where it happens once or twice a month rather than 15 times a month. Because I know that whenever that happens on those days, it looked like I was doing nothing. And that's really ever the situation. Anyway, with that being said, let's get to this Wendy Williams thing. So before we go any further, did anybody know that Method Man's wife used to have cancer? Anybody know? Method Man's wife is a cancer survivor. Did anybody know that? Let me take a quick vote. Who here knew that Method Man's wife was a cancer survivor? Anybody? Shout out to Rondell's unpopular opinion. I would assume you would know that, so shout out to that. It's part of your jab. It's a good thing you did. Anybody else? Anybody else knew that? I guess no one else knew. Anyway, Method Man's wife is a cancer survivor. You know how everybody found out? You know how most people even found out that Method Man had a wife in the first place? Wendy Williams. Method Man's wife was busy going through this situation, fighting cancer. Wendy Williams comes out and starts talking about it on her damn show. What in the hell? I wanted to bring that up to explain something to y'all. Do anybody remember how long ago that was? Because that was a minute ago. Does anybody remember how long ago that was? That was a minute ago. She's been keeping Method Man in her mouth since before that. Now, you tell me one thing that involves with Method Man that Wendy Williams would rationally talk about. What Wendy Williams would, because of the content that she produces, that Wendy Williams will have reason to talk about regarding Method Man. Of course, I get it. He's a celebrity. He's a person that's in the light. You talk about him. But how often do anybody talk about Method Man other than what he's doing professionally? Method Man has an extremely quiet personal life. Shout out to him. Method Man has an extremely quiet personal life. I didn't even know he was married. I I didn't even know he was married until that happened. I was like, wait, what? Method Man? Married? So when I tell you, I believe Wendy Williams when she says she slept with Method Man. I believe it. She either slept with Method Man or Method Man turned her down. One of the two. Because this shit is personal. And do you want to know why? Do anybody, hold on. What? Because obviously this isn't something that I can know specifically. But this is something that I have an opinion on. Do anybody have a reason why they think she came out to say that she slept with Method Man in the first place? Does anybody have a reason, an opinion, something that... What is your opinion why she came out and told the world she slept with Method Man in the first place? That's the question. Does anybody... Because I want to know what you guys think real quick. As I'm going to tell you why I believe she did it. Let's hit that like button, please, so we can send out notifications. I think I know why she did it. And that's why I think he actually did sleep with her. When I tell you why I think why she did it. Yeah, clout, obviously, but I think it's even... I need to adjust something. I think it's even deeper than that. I think it's even a little bit deeper than that. But obviously, clout, absolutely. Not even a question. Remember when we was talking the other day? I think, wait, hold on. I think we talk about suing on the internet all the time. I think that's the only way to clean the internet up. I think some people need to be sued. I think that's the only way to clean the internet up. I think that there needs to be... And they need to make it so much easier to sue a person for willfully trying to damage another person's image. I think it should be easier to sue somebody like that. I don't care if you're rich, poor, what. I think that once somebody becomes a public persona, even, not even if you're personal, I think that it should be easier to sue people. Listen to what I'm saying. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to miss out on a lot of good things in life because of lies and because of just made up shit that other people was making about whatever that person is or whoever that person is. And I think the people that come on the internet specifically to just say lies about people because that's what they do every day, I think that those people need to be held accountable. I think people should literally be able to get kicked off of the internet. Like the government say, if you're caught using the internet again, we're going to give you 10 years. Like that. I think it should be illegal whenever this happens to you. I think it should be illegal for you to have a phone that can access the internet. I think that you should not be able to own a phone that can access the internet. And the simple act of owning a phone where you could access the internet should be time. That's what I think. That's just me. I think he should have sued her before when he spoke. See, when he spoke on the wife, she didn't say anything that was lies, I don't believe. She just spoke about information that wasn't his. I mean, that wasn't hers to tell. There's nothing you could do about that. But when somebody is slandering someone, I think that it should be easier to sue them And I don't think they should be put in jail if they lose. I think there should be financial compensation. I think they should get hit, something retarded. And then I think they should be removed from the internet. And if they continue to use the internet, then they should be jailed. Tyson Garcia says Wendy knows why Meth don't like her. DSTN says she violated twice. Now he definitely need a lawyer. But believe me, she has good lawyers. I don't know if she said something that he could sue her for. Black Cuddy says Method Man is so real that he also had a nice regular house across the street from the city projects building in Staten Island. From what I hear, Method Man just really did, like, I don't know how to explain it, but Salinto, somebody sent me this earlier. Salinto arrested for murdering his cousin. Maybe we'll read about that a little bit later. Let's stay on what we're on right now at the moment. First of all, I would never sue somebody for an apology. If I decide to sue you, I wanna, and I don't want nothing bad for nobody, but if I decide to sue you, I want something to happen to you to make sure that you don't do this to nobody else. Like, that's what I want. I want something to happen to you to make it so that you never try to do whatever you did to me to somebody else. So I need more than an apology. I need for it to hurt financially or whatever. I need it to hurt. I don't never want you to ever think about doing whatever the thing is that you did to me that made me sue you. I don't never want you to ever think about doing that to another human being. They might not be as strong as me. They might go kill themselves. Everett Gilchrist says, yo, can you imagine walking down the street and see someone with a flip phone and wonder, damn, they got kicked off the internet? I actually know people with flip phones. So the rules of the internet need to be updated by someone other than the dinosaurs in office currently. I agree. Everett Gilchrist, facts, because they're just going to find another target. Exactly. So that's why something has to happen. That's why something has to happen. These same people that's trolling me, you don't think they trolling other people? You think these people gonna feel bad if somebody kills themselves or commits suicide? You don't think those people ain't gonna feel bad? They're gonna laugh. They're gonna laugh. If somebody getting trolled kills themselves, the people that's doing the trolling, they're gonna laugh. They're gonna think it's funny. They're gonna laugh at the whoever loves that person. They're gonna laugh at their pain. These people are evil. These people are evil. Period. Back on subject. So, I just want to say something real quick about the well, this is on subject, the Wendy Williams situation. The reason why I think Wendy Williams did bang freaking Method Man is because I think that's what she's using now to let people know that she was desirable at one point or another. I don't think Wendy Williams feels desired. I don't think Wendy Williams feels like she's attractive or sexy. And I'm not saying that based on the way she looks. I don't find her attractive or sexy, but who am I to say somebody else doesn't? You understand what I'm saying? Just so we can be clear. So I'm not saying she's not attractive or sexy. she's not attractive to me. That's not necessarily what I find appealing. But everybody, I'm not the barometer. I'm not the consensus on who's attractive and who isn't. There's probably a ton of people that I don't necessarily think is that attractive that everybody else might think is dimes. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, I think she did that because she wants to drum up people talking about her biopic, right? That's one. But two, I think she don't feel attractive, homie. Yeah, they was beefing over Q-Tip, wasn't they? Q-Tip was smashing everything. Q-Tip was smashing everything. Also, just so we could be fair, when Wendy Williams would have slept with Method Man, hold on, let's get a picture of Wendy Williams back when she would have slept with Method Man real quick, because it wasn't, she didn't look like she looks now. Yeah, Wendy Williams didn't look like she looks now. Like, okay, so we're going to get a picture. Hold on, I'm going to get a picture up here of Wendy Williams so people can stop, because I know people are just bashing her. Alright, so these are some pictures of Wendy Williams back in the day, I think. ...2011. They posted this pic in 2011. Angie Martinez once fought Wendy Williams. We was just talking about that. Somebody just mentioned that. Alright, so I don't know when this picture is. And this it says it in Martinez 2016 memoir. I don't know, but this is sometimes in. Damn, Angie was a cutie too. That's a fact. Angie still is a cutie. That's a fact. But okay, Angie, can I like that picture here? Boom. Oh yeah, that's right. I got a thing. I had a thing go on with my computer, so I got to log back in. Okay, Miss Angie Martinez. I just want to go get some pictures of Wendy Williams, you know, before she got with the plastic surgery and before she got older, because I think she just gets a lot of unnecessary shit. She wasn't terrible looking. She wasn't. Look at little Kim. Look at old little Kim right there. The little Kim from back in the day. Little cutie. Yeah, that's when the plastic surgery started, so shout out to that. Yeah, so this is what I'm trying to talk about. I think Wendy Williams is trying to remind people that she was a cutie at one point or another. Like, you know, I didn't always look like this. Look, that's not a bad photo. I mean, like I said, she's not necessarily my cup of tea, but like, that's not a bad photo right there. I got Wendy Williams 1996. Let's try to go early. I don't know, 1990s just in general. No, looked like she had a little bit of, she actually had meat on her back then. This better not be Wendy Williams, I swear. Oh no, that's. Why in the hell is China arm so big? What in the heck? Anybody else see that? I ain't got time for that. Let's look at some pictures of Wendy Williams real quick. Wendy Williams was. Like, I think y'all just, so stop dragging this woman. She looks, I don't know what to say now, but she had her days. She had her days. I just don't like when we just tear down black women all the time. That's all. So pardon me. But she had her days. Like, she's not my cup of tea, but you know, she had her better days. She had a prime. Wendy Williams had a prime, y'all. She had a prime. Wendy Williams had a prime. Your feeling attractive is an internal thing. That's a fact. Yeah, Wendy Williams had a prime. Could y'all stop bashing? Like, so I just wanted to do that because people be going in on her. Like, I'm not attracted to her, but that doesn't mean she's not attractive to somebody. Just not Jack. Yo, go cop some merch. I don't know what to tell you. That's all I can tell you about that. And I think that's why she wanted to talk about how Method Man and her got down at one point or another. She want people to know she had it at one point. Like, nah, I had it. I had it. I pulled. She trying to tell people she pulled Method Man. Ladies, how do y'all feel about that? We got ladies in here. I don't know how to feel about that. Ladies, how do y'all feel about the fact that she trying to let y'all know she pulled Method Man? Okay, so hold on. You said interview on Blue Cantrell, Wendy Williams, Blue Cantrell interview. Okay, hold on. I'll look on. Did I spell that right? I don't know how to spell Blue Cantrell. Did I spell that right? I might have spelled that right. Yeah, I spelled it right. Okay, now we're looking. I don't know. All I see is Blue Cantrell. Yeah, she don't look bad there. Hold on. I'm going to pull this picture. We're going to put this up there because why does it look like that's a Johnson? Why does she look like whoever took this photo is a genius? Whoever took this damn photo is a genius. Wait, what? Yeah, that probably already exists. Hold on. Whoever took that photo is a genius. Hold on. Hold on. Do y'all see that photo? Whoever took that photo is a fucking genius, yo. Shout out to whoever that cameraman was. Look at this guy. That cameraman, he got the perfect. What the hell? Hold on, she's a cutie right there, though. But what in the hell? This cameraman, yo. Shout out to him. Oh, man. Shout out to this cameraman. Oh, man. Wait, what? Shout out to BQ. Is that really BQ? Wait, hold on. You said, everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law. You said he's with 20. Nobody, I don't believe that. I think you just bullshit me. Text me some proof. I'm not even saying that shit. Stop, Emmanuel. Wendy pulled Method Man because she's a Cancer. We're the biggest female finesses of the zodiac. Laugh out loud. Probably Leos is really the biggest female finesses. Damn Leos. But look, yeah, so, you know, she was a cutie. She don't look bad, dude. Now, look, if she say that she banged Method Man, whatever week that was, you're not going to look... If she say whatever week that was, I don't know what week that was, but if she says she banged Method Man that week, you're not going to think nothing of it. You're going to be like, word, shout out to her. Banging Wait, what? Oh, that's Blue Cantrell. I was about to say. Wait, I thought that was Wendy Williams for a minute. I was like, wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to ask Wendy why she did that to. God dang it, I did not know that Blue Cantrell was moving like this. Eric B, Eric Sherman, Method Man, you do the math. I did not know that Blue Cantrell was moving like this. And look how they got this picture right here and it says Blue Cantrell and it's not Blue Cantrell. Oh no, it's Beyonce. Okay, hold on. Alright, so they don't got no more Wendy Williams pictures. Damn, Blue Cantrell's a whole baddie. Wait. So is this also Blue Cantrell? That's why I said ladies. So that's also, so Blue Cantrell went from that to that? Shout out to her. I don't know what to say. No disrespect, but I'm just saying, like, she was, god dang it. Where was I at when Blue Cantrell was making music? I was not here. I was not here. What the? This is Blue Cantrell? It gotta be hard being a woman. Like, us men, we get older, and like, some of us fall apart. Don't get it confused, but that shit gotta hurt. Let's stop shaming Wendy Williams, alright? Let's stop doing that. We better than that. Let's not shame Wendy Williams. Let's not shame Wendy Williams. I feel bad about that now. Let's not shame Wendy Williams. Look at this picture. Come on, man. Wendy Williams is not. So stop. Could y'all stop all of the Wendy Williams bashing? I'm going to tell y'all what the problem with Wendy Williams is right now, with the exception of all of the surgery she had to her face to try to keep herself pretty. She just don't got no butt. That's it. She just don't got no butt. That's it. So can we stop bashing? I feel bad now. Like, not for nothing. Like, I'm just thinking about this shit. I feel kind of bad. Wait, hold on. Who posed for Playboy? Blue Cantrell? Hold on. I don't believe you. Let's check real quick. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I was typing right. Let's check real quick. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna. Okay, let's. Hold on. I gotta write notes. Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Shout out to Blue Cantrell and shit. Hold on. She posed for Playboy for real? I don't know why I checked that shit on the damn computer. Anyway, the point is, let's stop shaming women, all right? How old is Wendy Williams? Hold on. How old is Wendy Williams? Let's see how old Wendy Williams is real quick. I'm not, because Wendy Williams is 56 years old, all right? We need to stop. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist for reminding me. We still looking for $5 to $10 drops to the Cash App. Appreciate Everett Gilchrist. I forgot to appreciate you, Everett Gilchrist. I forgot to talk about that. You will be taking the time out. We are not going to be bashing Wendy Williams. We're not gonna. You are gonna eat this time out. That's a fact. Shout out to Blue Cantrell Playboy, by the way. Bang. She's 56. You thought she was 53. She's 56. I'm gonna explain something real quick, right? All right, so. The job that Wendy Williams has is basically what I do. If you can't find time to get the exercise in, it's going to be difficult to get the exercise in. Also, this is just me speaking. I could be wrong, but Wendy Williams looks like she had a cocaine addiction at one point or another. I could be wrong. She said she used it, but she wasn't addicted. That's us coming out to say, if I say I didn't use cocaine, there's people are gonna say I used cocaine, and I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna be, they're gonna kill me for my cocaine use, right? So what she says is, I just wasn't addicted. I don't know anybody that uses a cocaine and isn't addicted. So I guess it's possible. Okay, could we stop bashing Wendy Williams? She does not look like a Fraggle Rock character. You are going to also eat a time out, Tyson Garcia. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. Appreciate y'all. We went all the way off subject talking about that. So, Method Man's wife apparently has had enough. I don't blame her, to be perfectly honest with you. She's had enough. She said, yo, look, we've been putting up with your mess for all of these years. First of all, did you see how Wendy Williams came out and said that she went and rented a car for Eric B? She came out and said she rented a car for Eric B. Why? You could have just said you was dating Eric B. Why you had to drag him and make it look like you had to pay him money? You see how Eric B was walking around in the 80s? Mad gold chains. And now you're trying to tell us that you rented a car for Eric B. Shout out to that shit. I had women do a lot of things for me, and I will never front about any of the things that women did for me in my life. I'll be telling y'all. I had this one chick I was dating. She used to give me like $1,200 a week. That's a whole... These are facts. Shout out to her. She was a good woman. I dated a lot of females that like taking me clothes shopping. Shout out to them. Good women. But I don't mind coming out and telling people that, because I'm secure with who I am. We don't know what Eric B's situation is. Why would she blow him up like that? She could have just said that they was dating. I didn't even see the whole thing, so I didn't even know why she said she had got a rental for him. Was it because of credit? I think it had to be because of credit. Hey, it had to be because of credit. Just so we could be clear. I didn't see her documentary. That I don't consider her documentary to be something that's for me. But I'm pretty sure she banged a lot of people in the industry. The thing is, the time that she's saying she banged Method Man was probably well past her prime. So, she was okay. I don't think she was bad looking. In the 90s, she was not bad looking. It's a shame that people are going to remember her for the way she looks now, where she get made fun of all the time. But in the 90s, she wasn't bad looking. Can somebody tell me where I'm wrong? Jason Boyer said Judge Mathis roasted the heck out of her. We try not to. You know what? I'm gonna leave alone. I'm not gonna go crazy with the F word. I don't like when the F word is being used, but I have to be a little bit more understanding. I'm gonna not go crazy about the F word. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton. That is the person that actually has made me change my mind about the F word. Don't write the F word. If you put it in a different way, I'll let it go. Boom. Copy? Shout out to Liberty Hazelton. And the only reason why I'm saying I think she looks like she had a cocaine addiction rather than just a user, because I don't know people who just use cocaine. And I do know quite a few people who are addicted to cocaine, and I know a couple of people that died young. For real, for real. I know quite a few people that died from cocaine young. No, I wouldn't hit Wendy Williams back in the 90s. In the 90s, no, I wouldn't. But once again, that's because of what my preferences have always been. Why I don't think that she was unattractive. That doesn't. There's a lot of females that are not unattractive that I don't look forward. I wouldn't. I don't know. I'm just different. I'm gonna tell you something, real quick. So, sometimes people be trying to hook me up, but I really only like what I like. And if I don't like you, I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna. If you're a female that I don't like, I'm not gonna front to hit it. Like, I'm not gonna front. You feel me? And I think until you actually see it, me not fronting, and see me keeping it a whole stack, it's just something. It's hard to believe that a man would be on that type of time. Feel me? Because I'm not really into just trying to find somebody to bang. Like, I want to have somebody to build with. I can, but it's gonna be a long. I do it tomorrow because I gotta go look through all of those names. It's gonna take a while, so it's something I gotta do tomorrow. But I need for when you come in the chat. I like having you here, my brother. Let's not be confused. But I need for when you come in the chat to just, I can't only talk to you, and you're a prominent individual. So when you make comments, I pay attention. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? But I'll go look for your name. I'll unblock you tomorrow. Copy? I know who you are, Faye. I look for your name. I'll unblock you tomorrow. I know. I'm not mad at you. I don't got no beef with you. I just can't have you distracting me from the show. I'm not upset at you. I don't got no beef with you. Still love you and all that. I just can't have you upset. I can't have you distract me from the show. That's it. I'll look through the shit tomorrow. I'll unblock you. It is what it is. Wait, who built me up, Emmanuel? Alright, so that's all I'm saying. Like, me, like, not for nothing. Okay, so real talk. People try to set me up all the time. I'm a handsome nigga. Like, I'm not dumb. Like, I'm not stupid. I know I'm handsome. You feel me? I'm a handsome dude, and I'm funny, and I'm cool to be around. You feel me? So people are trying to hook me up quite a few times. It's just that I like what I like. And just because a female is attractive, that doesn't mean that I want to get with her. Because I know that I'm trying to do something right now, and if I get with the wrong person, they're gonna detract me from what I'm supposed to be involved in. I need to be with somebody in my life that either they're gonna come on and help pick up some tools, or they're gonna stand at the side and they're gonna motivate me. Those are the two. If you're not doing one of those things, I don't even want to be friends with you. Hold on. If you're not hold on. We about to have a whole different conversation right now. But hold on. If you're not a person that I feel like I'm helping to motivate to do better, or if you're not a person and if you're not a person that's trying to motivate me, why are we friends? Are we friends because we know each other, or are we friends because we're adding something to each other's life? Positive. I don't do the whole you know, when people tragic trauma bonding. I don't do trauma bonding. I'm not bonding with you over no damn trauma. I got enough trauma. I don't need to know about yours. And on top of that, thinking about positive things is going to help me get over trauma. Going back to the situation is not productive. So if you got people in your life that call themselves your friends and they're not pushing you to be better, encouraging you, and you not encouraging them, you better be cheerleading for. You cannot dick ride your friends. Just so we can be clear. You cannot dick ride a friend. You want to know why? Because you're supposed to be cheering for your friends. You're supposed to be encouraging your friends. If somebody is your friend and you get into a conversation with another person, that person is supposed to be the dopest shit moving, just like you are. You're supposed to talk about your friends when they're not there like you would talk about yourself. So that's the type of time I'm on. So with that being said, if you involved in a relationship with somebody and they're not adding nothing to you, then what are they doing? What are they doing? What are you doing? Think about that the next time you are having somebody that you consider to be a friend and you are having a disagreement. Think about that. Damn, what are we really doing for each other? We ain't even doing nothing for each other. All we doing is getting together and wasting time. I used to date a girl. She wanted to be a caterer. You know how badly I wanted to help her get that dream? I still talk to her today about trying to get that shit off the ground. I don't do catering. I don't even care about catering. But I consider that person important. So catering's important to you. Catering's important to me. Party planning is important to you. Party planning is important to me. Shout out to Monica Kendra Whitehead. She said, hey, everybody. Okay. So that's the type of time I'm on. So that's why I'm trying to tell you. That's why when people do weirdo shit to me, that's why I be like, you know what? I don't even want to fuck with you. I don't want to go back and forth with you. I just don't want to deal with you. That's why I be on it like that. That's why I be like, that person is making weirdo videos about me. I'm leaving that person on. Nah, don't even go over there. Don't even hit their videos up. I'm not, that's some shit that they trying to do. I get it. So Wendy Williams is busy talking about she slept with Method Man. Method Man's wife said she had enough of it. I'm going to read you the letter. Also, R.I.P. Screech. For everybody that don't know, Screech passed away. Wait, hold on. What colors is she wearing? Huh. For everybody that don't know, Screech passed away. Dustin Diamond, R.I.P. to Screech. I'm going to tell you the dope thing about him real quick. He was immediately letting people know that being a child star sucks. And I think a lot of people don't get how traumatizing and how much sometimes getting all of that attention, even sometimes the attention that people think is positive, it's only positive depending on what your personality type is. From Saved by the Bell, it's only positive depending on what your personality type is. Some people don't want all of that attention. And you know how long it took me to be comfortable walking around and knowing that people know who I am? And I'm going to walk up on people, they're going to know who I am? Some of them might like me, some of them might not. So I had to decide, what am I gonna do? A while back, I was just fighting everybody that walked up on me and had some kind of problem or had some kind of situation, and I realized something. Some of these people are being sent to me. So now I just try to avoid. Period. People will play with your life, yo. People will find out where you at and then send people to you to just have you in constant conflict every day. So I don't go out. I mean, I really didn't go out before. Let's not be confused. But I don't go out because I don't want to be in constant conflict. If I'm in constant conflict, how could I build up and do any of the things that I'm trying to do? If I'm in constant conflict, how could I have positive thoughts? If I can't have positive thoughts, you know how hard it is to do this? You know how difficult it is to do what I do for a living if I'm just constantly thinking about negative thoughts. If I'm constantly thinking about all my problems and all of my troubles. I've had bad months here, so y'all should know this shit is not easy. He had lung cancer. He had lung cancer. Okay, I can't open up IG when I'm on live. This don't make sense. Also, we looking for 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. Let's go. Oh yeah, I had to open up IG because I gotta find the damn thing. God dang it. Hold on. I believe Shade Room has it. Shout out to the Shade Room. Wait, what? That's incredible. All right, so I'm gonna read the statement from Method Man's wife right now. This is what she wrote. She said, a statement from Tamika Smith. Shout out to Method Man's wife. Her name is Tamika Smith, the wife of Method Man. Statement goes out. For years, I kept my silence while Wendy Williams launched constant verbal attacks against my husband, myself, and our family. In the past, I ignored her lies, innuendos, and blatant attempts to provoke us. But Wendy has proven again and again that she is incapable of any decency. Her obsession with our lives have reached a new low, and I'm tired of taking a high road. In an obvious attempt to increase ratings for her sad biopic, her struggling TV show, and her burnt-out career, Wendy has once again targeted my husband. It's a pattern that she has repeated for years. When I was diagnosed with cancer years ago, Whitney shared my personal medical information with her listeners live on the air during her radio broadcast. She didn't care that she was violating my right to privacy, or that I hadn't shared the news of my diagnosis with my family and friends yet. She never apologized, never expressed any regret whatsoever. Despite my anger, I chose not to respond publicly to her unhealthy fixation with my husband and our marriage. It was clear that she was sick and that she was struggling with a lot of issues, including self-hate and low self-esteem. Over the years, those issues have made her increasingly ugly, both inside and out, and no amount of plastic surgery could fix the ugliness inside of her. Instead of using her platform to uplift women, she has spent her career attacking marriages with her own, while her own fell apart. She criticized celebrities battling addictions despite her own struggles with substance abuse. There's no limit to how low she will go in the name of making headlines. Her career is on life support. Her husband has abandoned her, and the ratings for all of her projects are down. She's desperate for attention and trying to use my husband's popularity as a way to get her name trending. How sad. That woman, who was once revered in the entertainment industry, has reduced herself to tabloid side notes and circus freak. For the record, my marriage is solid. My husband continues to enjoy a successful career, and Wendy forever will be the most miserable bee on the planet. I think she's mad. I think she's mad. I think she's extremely pissed off. Just so we could be clear. I think she's extremely pissed off. And not for nothing, she has a right to be. She has a right to be. She said that Wendy Williams broke the news of her situation of having cancer before she was even able to tell her family. She might not have been wanting to tell anybody that she was fighting cancer. Wendy Williams went and told the whole world. And the funny thing is, that's not even a big story to break. Nobody really even knew Meth had a wife. The fact Meth had a wife was a bigger story than the fact that she had cancer, in my opinion. Did anybody here know that Meth had a wife? I didn't even know he was married until she came out and said that. Just so we could be clear. So Wendy Williams definitely has some kind of obsession with Method Man. It's probably not going to go away until one of them die. Because that's what it looks like to me. Like, it's not going to go nowhere. You got to really be careful about who you make friends with nowadays. And it's sad. Because you'll be cool with somebody or be friendly with a person, and then they'll decide for the rest of their life, like, oh man, they're going to go talk to other people like you their best friend. Like you the best friend they ever had. You had 3 or 4 conversations over the phone with whoever the hell it is. They're gonna go tell people like you the best friend they ever had. You don't know what's wrong. I don't know why the person don't talk. They talked to you 2 times 3 years ago, and then you're like, I don't know why they don't call me no more. And it's 2 times like 3 years ago, 4 times 6 years ago, and people are gonna put. So you gotta pay attention. There's people out here with real mental issues, and I'm not saying that she necessarily has one. But I'm saying you got to be really careful about the people that you make friends with. Because not for nothing, it seems like everybody I make friends with come back and just do some weird, be mad at me. I literally write. Are we back? All right, we're back. People are crazy. That's my point. Let's check out this Salinto thing real quick. What in the hell? Just so we can be clear, I didn't even remember that this guy was a rapper. So, what in the hell? Let's look at the Atlanta Journal-Constitution real quick, see what they had to say. It's the article we're reading from. Matter of fact, why don't I just pull it up on the jump off so everybody can see it, right? Boom. Let's take a second. Why is this not the... This is the wrong one to be up. That should always be up. Atlanta News. All right, that's Salinto. Okay, so nobody don't care. Like, okay, I get it. You didn't know that you was gonna be doing a whatever, a freaking mugshot. But really, that's how he running around with his hair? Anyway, Atlanta rapper known for his hit song and viral dance craze, Watch Me. Oh, that's who that is! Was arrested Monday in DeKalb County, charged with murder and the shooting death of his cousin, authorities said. Ricky Lamar Hawk, 23, was arrested Monday after DeKalb police investigated the recent death of 34-year-old Frederick Rooks. Hawk was booked in the DeKalb jail on one-count murder. Police spokesman Michaela Vincent said in a statement he was being held without bond late Monday, jail record showed. Police responded to shots fired called January 21st around 3:30 a.m. in Panthersville area. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution previously reported they found Rooks dead at the scene with multiple gunshot wounds, according to DeKalb County Police. Investigators said they believe Rooks knew the residents at one of the houses in the Deep Shoals Circle where the body was found. I think it's connected to this house, Bryant said at the time. We're still doing a bit more investigation. The people in the house know him, but he don't really live there, so we're trying to see what's going on. At the time, the investigators had no information about the subject. However, after a thorough investigation, DKPD detectives identified Hawk as Rook's cousin and the person responsible for Rook's murder. Responding officials were able to gather video from multiple resident security cameras, according to the incident report. The video shows several cars fleeing the scene at high speeds, and the footage captured at least one gunshot. 8 bullet casings were collected at the scene, the report said. Detectives are still working to uncover a motive for the shooting. Vincent said Hawk rose to fame as a teenage rap sensation in 2015, and his video Watch Me has been viewed nearly 1.8 billion times on YouTube. He has been arrested multiple times in recent months. He was arrested twice in 1 week in August on domestic violence and gun charges in California. In late October, he was arrested and booked into the DeKalb jail on charges that he was speeding at more than 140 miles per hour on I-85. According to the police report, he told officers that he was speeding because people were following him. The incident reported, quoted Hawk as saying, if there's like 10 cars following me, I could do 143 because I'm not a regular person. And you could go look at your computer and to tell you that. Hawk was released the same day on the signature bond. Jail records show charges are still pending. Okay, so I don't understand how they got him. I'm not saying he didn't do it, and I'm not saying they shouldn't get him. But what I'm saying, wait, hold on. Let's see. You know what I want to check real quick? Boom. You know what I want to check real quick? What's his height and weight? I always spell that wrong. I think because weight is spelled different, right? Nope, I just spelled both of them wrong. I before E. Gets me every time. That's a fucking lie. I does not go before E except after C. Only. I hate the fact that I still remember that crap. See how tall this guy is real quick. Okay, this is obviously super old bio. And why is everything in centimeters? Like, what the hell? Five, 6, 128 pounds. Net worth $5 million. That's a whole lie. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But when was this article posted? 2020, September. So this was recent. So this was recent. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. They don't really say much on this one. Let's see what TMZ says real quick. I'll read the TMZ. Let's see if it says anything different. Okay, so they have Ring camera footage from homes in the area. So he had a situation going on. He believed people were following him, so either he had a drug problem or people were actually was after him. Look, I'm gonna say something real quick. When you make money, you got to do one or two things. And this is a sad thing what I'm about to say, but it's facts. You got to do one or two things when you make money. The first thing you have to do is insulate yourself. You have to insulate yourself. For real, for real. This is a sad thing to say, but you have to insulate yourself. You don't got no choice. That means that you have to have people that you trust as basically doors, so everybody don't have access to you. DSTN said run or isolation. Everybody can't have access to you. That's just facts. Everybody cannot have access to you. When I go places and I have somebody, one of my assistants there or whatever, right? I prefer for them to deal with the people than myself. I'll go talk. Don't get it confused. But I just feel more comfortable when I got somebody around that's dealing with certain aspects of whatever the business that we're going to be working with. I just feel more comfortable. So I like when I go out to an event and I got Shy with me. I appreciate that. I like when I go out to an event and I got my sister-in-law with me. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate them. It's I can't wait to get to a point where I can show them how much I appreciate them. I really appreciate them. I'm literally the person that you have to say, look, we got to do this thing. And I'm like, okay, let me do it. Because I'll keep putting shit off. Because I have so much other shit that I got to do. And like, I got real stress. Like, everybody's stress is real. Don't get this confused. But I mean, I got real stress also. So I appreciate having people around that keep me focused, for lack of a better term. I appreciate it. So I appreciate them. I appreciate everybody I work with. I appreciate Eric Mack. Appreciate all the admins. I think I have to be a little bit more understanding and a little bit more lenient on certain things. But I think that just has to deal with, I grew up in an extremely in an environment where I was just not allowed to do anything. So I kinda sometimes I hold things too tight, and I gotta realize to open my hands and allow for shit to just happen. But you know, I'm extremely reflective of myself. And I'm probably one of my worst critics. Yeah. That being said, what time we got? We are approaching the end of the show. So I'm just gonna wrap this up. I want to say something. I made this show tonight. Tonight we're basically talking about this because before we actually started discussing it, I thought that this would be something good to make jokes about. But before we got on the phone, before we got on here, I had a talk with somebody today. Very, very important person. One of the most important people on the planet, to me at least. And so while I was having this conversation with them, I realized a couple of things. I realized that sometimes I'm too funny for my own good. And just because I think of a joke about something, that doesn't mean that I should use that joke. Because we never know what anybody else is going through. And I know I say that at the end of every show, basically. But I usually don't have to put that into application because I'm usually thinking that we don't know what anybody else is going through. But when I thought of the title for this, I didn't think of that. For one moment, I didn't think Wendy Williams might be actually going through something right now. Wendy Williams had a biopic done on her. Wendy Williams might be thinking that her life is about to come to an end. Wendy Williams might be reaching out, calling out, streaming right now. You know, a lot of times that we see people do the most bullshit is when they need the most help. So I feel for Wendy Williams and I feel for MethodMan and his family and the fact that they got to go through all of this BS because this woman just won't stay away from them. But at this point, I have to believe that she was in love with MethodMan. Because I don't see any other reason why she would keep this going on for all of these years even after she was already married. And generally speaking, I think that whenever you see a person get out of a relationship and they get out of their relationship to go be with somebody that's a lot younger than the person that they just came from with, I think that probably is a thing that that individual is going through mentally. And it has very little to do with the fact that they broke up with whoever they separated themselves from. It has very little to do with that. It has something to do with the way that they see themselves. Because at the end of the day, there's very few 25-year-olds that I would honestly, seriously consider dating. Well, now you call even female actors, actresses, you don't use that, you really use actor now. They was fighting for that for quite some time, but I just couldn't see it because I forget what we would have in common. It's the things that we would not have in common. I think she did it for clout, Mark Hernandez, but two things could be right? I think she did it for clout. I think she just don't want people to forget that she was fine enough to get MethodMan at one point. I'm going to assume that females think MethodMan is attractive. At least that's from what I've heard. And she scooped MethodMan at one point or another. I think that that's what she wants people to know. She wants people to remember her for who she was rather than who she is right now. And that's usually why somebody will probably date somebody younger. Because they're trying to relive their past experiences that you can't get back. I had some young girl walk up to me the other day trying to flirt with me. And I'm busy thinking to myself, I don't know how old she was, probably about 23, 24, probably younger than that. And I'm busy thinking to myself, I can't do nothing with this. What can I do with this? All I could do is mess her life up, slow her life up, slow her life down. She still want to be out there and partying and having fun and dancing and shit. And I like being in the crib watching movies. I like going to events. I like saving up money to do a thing. That's what I like doing. I like saving money to do a thing. Wendy Williams has always been a bitch. It's part of her job. What up, Wavy? We ain't seen you in a while. How you doing, my brother? Well, okay, so sex is dope, but you know what's really dope? Going to bed at night with somebody laying next to you that you want to wake up with in the morning. That's really dope. That's literally the best feeling I've ever had in my life. So, I got different motivations. Second best feeling. First time I saw my daughter. That was the best feeling. That was the best feeling. Second best feeling that I could think of at the moment. Waking up in the morning next to somebody that's gonna go to war with you and you're gonna go to war with them. Being somewhere and knowing that you don't have to think twice about the person that you're there with. Those are goals. Those are relationship goals. Everything else is just extra. It's just everything else is just sprinkles on the ice cream. Those are relationship goals. You ever looked at somebody and just got nostalgic and remembered the first time you laid eyes on them and that's what you see? That being said, let's get up out of here. Let's call out the drops. I don't want to hold y'all. Shout out to DSTN with the $5 drop. Definitely appreciate you, my brother. That's it. We up out of here. But look, if you got anybody still awake in your household, you give them a hug. You tell them you love them. You don't never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Give people their flowers while they still here. Also, when we wake up in the morning, one of the first things we want to do, drink water. Water is one of the best things we could put in our bodies on an empty stomach. I love y'all. We only dropped one video today. I tried to drop more than one video, but I was having a problem. For anybody that's like, yo, this nigga Jack Fruis is lying, I'll show you some. God damn it. I'll let you see the hear the beginning of it real quick.
Man strings himself on the live with 2 bodies and a weapon. Says he was set up. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then. Oh, from what yet? Okay. And I'm 100% not trying to make light. I got brothers that rap. You know what I'm saying? But takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much.
So I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. That's gonna end up going up on the Patreon with all the rest of the videos that I put up that YouTube just is not gonna allow. I'm just gonna put it up on the Patreon. So anybody that's sub to the Patreon currently or subscribe to the Patreon, you'll be able to see it. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, join the Notification Gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.